Good day, everybody. As you can see, it is one beautiful fucking day. It is the 20th, actually not 21st of April. It's supposed to be pretty warm, but as you can see, if I were to show you this, damn, you see those benches? They're all fucking frozen. Why? Because, well, the weather does that once in a while. Besides anything about the weather, the actual reason is, at least I'm talking about this, is that I'm going to Ventspils. Well, right now I'm going to Riga, and then I'm going to Ventspils. Long ass drive. I got a gig. I gotta do that. So, yeah, fucking hell. Goofy me, man. Yeah, whatever. The point is, I got a gig there, and yeah. So, just one thing, they haven't fucking paid me for the last month's gigs yet, and it's been way too long, and I'm doing this month's gigs already. So I'm probably gonna have to do after this. I'm gonna ask them like, yo, do you have like a standard policy on when you pay your employees, or like slash freelancer slash whatever? And yeah, because this is getting fucking ridiculous. So even by Latvian standards, this is getting ridiculous. So yeah, I'm gonna have to ask that. But overall, focusing as much as I fucking am willing to on school, mostly because I should just whack as fuck, honestly. Because if I don't, I'll fucking get kicked out and not graduate and shit. So at this point, it's too late to quit. If I've fucking done like good before school, like before, like, I don't know, if I started like maybe fucking 15, 16 instead of 17, I would have probably been far enough to consider dropping out of school, but now I can't do that. So yeah, I'm gonna have to graduate, and that requires some effort because actually, believe it or not, I made a deal with myself that I won't get a single like like not passing grade. My train's coming here, so I gotta make this quick. So yeah, basically I said that I'm gonna have to like get all of them passing grades. If I even get one that's like horrible, and I got the first one, which is not good. However, I'm amazed I even got this far, so I thought I was gonna fucking fall in like 2 months or something. So yeah. Anyway, the train is almost here. Oh, actually, it's right there. So yeah, school sucks ass. I want to focus on my media stuff, but I just can't right now, and I just hope I'm in the right season of life. So yeah, I have to get back to the gym also. I've been slacking on that shit. So the train is here. Almost. Let's see if it even stops. It does not. So the train that I thought was at that point actually was a diesel train. That means it doesn't stop yet. That's great. That means I have to wait another 20 minutes. So yeah, you can do this shit. Like, I don't know if you can see on camera, but like, I'm a dragon, guys. I'm a dragon. But yeah, that's awesome. I guess never mind. I got some more time to talk about. So yeah, school, like as fuck. I don't really want to do that. Plus, I've been getting nudged to like go study somewhere else after like I graduate, and I just generally don't know where the fuck to go because I haven't thought that far ahead. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to improvise. So I guess that's that. What else? Oh yeah, like the, what do you call it, the proverbs. I like the project diploma work thing they have to do for school, at least in my country. Did that shit, got a 9 out of 10. Those fucking bitches, I should have gotten a 10. They fucking told me I used informal language, and I actually I spoke pretty confidently at the conference, but they said like I'm not like allowed to like talk to the audience, as in like try to like ask them questions, for example, like part of the presentation. So they didn't tell any of us that before, so I don't know what the fuck the problem with that is. And yeah, but overall I spoke pretty well. And then I realized that as of right now, for my entire agency, freelancing gig, honestly, I'm not really an agency yet until I get like actual systems in place and proper employees. So yeah, I have earned around 780 euros actually no more because I earned some this month and I haven't added them to the list. So about like 800 something plus euros, which is, I mean, it's a start. I don't know what to say. So, and also another thing actually about the SMU fucking Škola Matsi Uznjavnic, it's called. Basically, like, students learn how to make businesses. The fucking people who run that shit don't know anything about fucking business. Here's why. Number one, service-based businesses are basically impossible because apparently, and here's the best part, they told me this shit after I did everything. So, yeah, so basically, service-based businesses, what I'm doing is basically impossible because the thing is, they told me only after I'm not allowed to cooperate with businesses, as in to do B2B. Why they didn't fucking tell me why, but the thing is, they sent me an email that my SMU request to like register it, so I don't need to pay taxes. Basically, it's like yeah, basically you can't do that, and they literally sent that shit like maybe a month and a half before I have to present this shit. Um, it pissed me off. So yeah, I was like, okay, you just cancel this shit. You don't tell me why I can't do B2B, except like I'm not allowed to like cooperate with businesses or something. It's like, okay, why then? It's like, what? They just didn't give me an answer, and like, oh fuck me. Then like, what am I supposed to do? And now I'm like trying to panic because okay, if I do like business, is this still gonna count an SMO? If it doesn't count, then the whole thing is just a waste of time because then it wouldn't be like done properly, blah blah blah. And I said, you know what? I'm just gonna do the best thing I can do, and that is just fucking ignore them and disagree and just do my own anyway. And that's what I did. And now, actually, looking back on it, fucking thank God I did. I didn't change my game because if I did, then I would not have been what I am now. So basically, I learned, not that I learned, I earned like 800 plus euros at the SME thing. My goal was 1,000. Well, technically I did earn 1,000, but then the like mixed media thing wasn't exactly just like social media. It was just filming and like doing advertisements. If including that, then I guess yes, I made over 1,000, but I don't count it because it's not social media. That's what I wanted it to be. So I don't count it. Point is, yeah, I didn't reach the goal, and I feel pretty bad about it. Genuinely, I just like for like at least a week before the presentation, I was just like, fuck. I just can't. And the thing is, I worked my ass off to get the number up as much as I could, and I could get it about like 800. So I was pretty upset about it that I didn't reach the goal. I was like, fuck, they're gonna think I'm a fool. They think like I can't keep my promises. I'm gonna do shit. Like this is pointless. But a bunch of negative. I just went in a negative spiral, right? And then of course I'm like fucking like before presentation. I usually I'm nervous, but literally like I was nervous literally maybe like from the morning till like maybe 20 minutes before I had to present, and like people usually get like more nervous the more the time's coming up. For me it was the complete opposite. So yeah, I just like 20 minutes before I had to present, like my friend literally goes like before me, I'm just chewing gum, I'm just chilling, and the moment they call my name, it's like, yeah, fuck it, whatever, none of this shit matters whatsoever. And I talk about it, I do the presentation, I practice it like 9 times, filmed and like critiqued and shit. It was a pretty good presentation, at least in my opinion, and the teachers agreed except one that told me I use informal language and blah blah blah. Whatever. Point is, I did pretty good, and they're asking me like a bunch of the questions like, oh, like like a bunch of like they actually like seemed like pretty impressed with like the results that I got. I was like, what do you mean? And the best part is like my business teacher, like in school with business teacher, but honestly they don't know shit about business. Wasn't even there. She like didn't show up to my presentation, which is awesome. Thank you, teacher. And but your other teachers have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, what the fuck is legion? What the fuck is the client acquisition? They don't even know what the fuck like cold outreach is, like churn rate, blah blah blah, whatever. I don't think I covered churn rate there, but because the presentation was just gonna be way too fucking long. And well, yeah. Point is, like I sat there and I was actually one of the first like SMO, if not the first, I don't remember now. I was one of the first, if not the first to present. So I had no idea what results other kids got. I was like, fuck, they're gonna be like, fuck, this kid is like, I know there was one guy who like did like grilling and stuff, a bunch of grills as a business. His dad owns the company, but he like created design, like basically uploaded the design and cut them out himself with like a plasma cutter or something, and then like tried to sell them and shit. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but at least the guy, I give him props for it, saying like, oh yeah, by the way, like I didn't do 100% of this fully because my dad owns the company, but he explained it. Yeah, and even had like an advertisement pitch in the middle of the presentation for like steel chimneys for fucking saunas and shit. I personally thought that was pretty funny, so I respected that guy. And yeah, and I was like, fuck, he's gonna like beat me in this shit. Like, how could I let this happen? Why was I slacking? I could have done more. I could have done this, and all these thoughts are going through my head. I presented, and then I realized the highest earner, literally, of all of this moves were like just barely 200 euros. 200. That's what I did in like a year, and I had like less than that. I started like doing the thing in like November. I had like, of course, I had the like mixed media thing before, but I just didn't do anything with it. I was just filled with a bunch of side gigs and whatever, some filming ones. So yeah, I had like literally like what, maybe fucking 4 months, 5 months to like get this shit off the ground and running. And yeah, and then I was like, okay, they got 200 euros. That's the highest one. There's so many of them that literally didn't even make a single sale. I was like, what's the point then? How did you like, what? The guy with the grills, he didn't say how much money he made because his fucking like dad's company sold them. He didn't sell them himself apparently. So I have no idea how much he like earned from it. I don't even think he said how much he sold. So yeah, maybe even the same. I mean, probably made more than me technically, but like I guess I don't know. The point is I don't know. And of course, all of this is superficial. Like we don't need to compare each other how much we earn, blah blah blah. Had a whole spiel, but like I was like the point of the message is, I know this makes completely no sense because I didn't plan this. I didn't write this anything down. It just like came into my mind because I have like 5 minutes before the train comes. So the whole point of this was that you compare yourself to like what you want to like be slash other people, yeah. And when you don't reach that thing, that goal, you get upset. Only to realize that other people would fucking die to be in your like position to like they want to get your results. Because I remember I was talking to some other people like who did the SMO after, and they're like, yeah man, I struggle with doing this, that, like I didn't get a single sale. Then like there was a guy who had like fucking t-shirt designs and stuff, like clothing line. It did not go well for him. And there's another kid like he made like well, I didn't get to really talk to them, but as far as I could, like so many people just didn't make any sales, and they're like, and because I was the first person now, I could literally see like their like confidence drop in their like products. Like yeah, basically that's cool. And then they're like don't talk about it if they sold any, how much. And then the teachers asked like after the conference, like, yeah, how much do you sell? They're like, oh, we sold none. It was like, okay, cool. Yeah, and I felt a bit bad. Of course, now I'm just like fucking rising up my own ego. This could be just coping, honestly. I don't know, but like before before they had to present and I had to present, everyone seemed pretty fucking confident. I was like, yeah, this is like pretty cool. We're gonna have a good presentation. Then I presented, and everyone was like, yeah. So I, I what is the message from this? Just you're doing better than you think you're doing. Well, actually, you know, like, you're not doing worse than you think, but you're not doing better than you are. So I guess that's that. Also, another thing, hard work pays off. Yeah, my hand is fucking freezing. It is literally like pinkish purple. I can't even like. Oh god, man, my hand's stiff as fuck. It's fucking cold outside. So, yeah, I'll leave you with that. So now I just wait for the train, get the Ventspils. Maybe I'll feel something there.